On today's collectible spot, we are having a look at Akashi vinyl figure. From the minds of Dave Bondi, this is a really interesting vinyl figure, which is an amalgamation of two different characters. And when we get this opened up, you'll hopefully be able to figure out what those two amalgamations are. But featured on the front of this white box is this M shape, which is a bit of an indication as to which one of the characters will be in this amalgamation of sorts. But the packaging as a whole, the box as a whole, is pretty simplistic, aside from some decorative artwork on here. On the underside of the box, or on the top, I guess, of the box, it says Akashi, designed by Bondi. You can head over to www.davebondi.com. This is in cooperation with Kuso Designer Toys at kusovinyl.com as well. Indicated also, this is a piece of artwork. It is not a toy, as it tends to be with most other vinyl pieces as well. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at Akashi. There's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. So getting Akashi out of box, you can see right away the two characters, the two inspirations for where this vinyl came from. From first glance, you probably will see the M hat, which is removable. I'll show you that in a second. The overalls and the coloring of the red, certainly the mustache as well, makes you definitely think that this is a Mario piece. But then when you start looking at things like the ears, the mouse nose, it also has a Mickey look to him as well. So it's really two characters that children would right away recognize, both Mario and Mickey Mouse, and it's a good way, it's a good amalgamation of two of those characters. The hat is removable. You just take the hat right off, and it definitely looks a little more like Mickey once the hat is off. I prefer really the hat on, and there's like little grooves. There's a groove on either side. Those will just sit on top of the ears, and it's a good snug fit. That's not going to come off or anything like that. It's a good size too. I mean, kind of just gauging it by the size of Spot's hand here. The piece is a much larger vinyl, bigger than really most of the other vinyls that we've looked at before. Not super articulated, mind you. It doesn't seem to have any articulation in the head, but Akashi does have articulation in the arms and also in the waist, and the legs can be moved as well. On the underside, we've got Bondi, the designer's last name there. But it's a really fun looking piece. It does come with a couple of alternate pieces as well, a couple of alternate hands. You can just take the hand and just rotate it and pull it off. It sits on actually just a big large plug. Take the alternate hand and you can just snap it into place. There you go. And you've got Akashi with the open hand. Mamma mia! You can also do the same thing on the other side as well. Same idea, you just pop the hands off and just wiggle the new hands on like so. Depending on really your preference, I kind of, like the open hands a little bit more, or I might be inclined to probably just have, one closed fist, one open hand kind of. But really a nice looking piece. Now he does also come with a couple of additional eyes, which are inside these baggies here. Let's open the bag up. And currently, the eyes that he is wearing are a regular circular pupil, but Akashi also does come with, I'll open up the other one in a second, but it also does come with a heart-shaped pupil as well. So what you can do is get him from looking like this to looking like this. And you can see the Akashi now with the heart-shaped pupils, depending again on your preference. I don't know, I kind of look at it, I kind of like the circular pupils a little bit more than the heart-shaped ones, but it definitely gives you a lot of posing, a lot of different mixing and matching options as well. Change the eyes are actually quite easy as well. You kind of have to just get your thumb in there, in the socket area, and you just pull the the other eye out. And then you can just take the, in this case, the circular pupil eye, and just peg that back into the socket of the eyes. And you can change the eyes just like that. Spot, as mentioned before, it's, as a reviewer, it gives me a really great chance, a great experience to see some of the amazing pieces that artists are producing. Vinyl especially, there's a huge world of vinyl artists and vinyl designers out there that are producing pieces like this that a lot of times we don't even know that they're creating. Akashi really takes two things that Spot has a good fond feeling towards, that one being Disney and one being Nintendo, and brings it together to give us this really delightful looking vinyl piece. Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at Akashi. And certainly stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have a lot more collectible spots heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Mamma mia!